feed our soul and praise. Befriended day shall be our dedication. Stealing abroad will cause a privilege. The waving storm of green and holdings the fleet shall not rest in the flood of liberty.
Once again, I will say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and to some of you, good night, depending on your time zone. This is Radio Biafra Extra, and we are streaming live through Radio Biafra London, being anchored by the Deputy Leader of the Indigenous People of Biafra, Mazi Uche Ukafomefo. Uche Ukafomefo is from Abatete. Abatete is in Anambra State. In Anambra State is Biafra land. He is the man who have assured us that he will not allow the heart of this project to see corruption. There is corruption everywhere. It's maybe going to be the undoing of Homo sapiens. But we appreciate the Almighty Creator because there are those who are antidote to it. Mazi Uchuka from Mefo is the deputy leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, standing on behalf of our supreme leader, Mazen Nandi Kano from Afadi Beku. The one and the only man who stood up to speak for the collective interests of the Biafran people for almost 60 years now. Is not actually for sale, and as such could not be bought. He came out here for one reason, and that reason is to restore Biafra. And those who understand how life works understand that it is simple. Justice is two-edged sword, and so is the word of God. You win some, you lose some. But here, we win all. Figure it out. I am from Delta State, Abo to be precise, and I am George Unibe, and I serve the indigenous people of Biafra as the African rep and the Nigerian International Coordinator, at least at this moment. The gods are wise, you know. But of course, who are we without the backing of the Almighty Creator? What exactly can we do if He has not done it through us? For we are like pencil in the hand of the Creator. He has ordained an hour like this to liberate us from the shackle of evil, from the condemnation called Nigeria. Satan abode, the evil enclave itself, I must tell you. And of course, as always, we'll acknowledge Him. Because He's a God, He's not a man. Ibuchukwu ibuge madwe. Ibuchukwu ibuge madwe. Agbanwe. Ibuchukwu obinigwe. Ibuchime. Ibuchukwu ibuge madwe. Ibuchukwu onye na-agwọ m ọrịa m ụwa n'alego. Ibuchukwu onye na-echi ikpe ziri ezi, nwanne otu onye o. Ibuchukwu onye na-eme mma o. Ibuchime. Ibuchukwu ebuge mmadụ. Anyị na-aja gị mma o. N'eziokwu na ịmara mma e. Ịhụnanya na gị obiọma gị o juru anya dadi o. Inwe gị mgbanwe o. Ọ dị onye dịka gị. Ịbụ Alfa na Omega. Anyị niile na-asị na ịdị mma o. Men and women have died because of Biafra. Young and old have died because of Biafra. Weak and strong have died because of Biafra. Illiterate and educated have died because of Biafra. But it will amuse you. Foreigners and indigenous have died because of Biafra. Have you forgotten about the family of Bruce Fennis? What is his name? But we understand many more may have to die. But we will dare life itself and we will confront death if that is what will give us our freedom. And they have conspired and say, let's harass them, let's intimidate them, let's wipe them out. For who are they? Of course, we are nobody, but we are somebody. For in the end, we are who we are. There is nothing you can do about it. And so it's a matter of time. It's a matter of time. Our topic this evening is simple. 9 characteristics of Nigerian politicians. There are a lot of people who are confused at this moment. They just can't figure it out. You know, it is a curse to live like a Nigerian because there are a lot of things you cannot be able to comprehend. You won't understand. Out of your stupidity, you claim you are wise. A lot of Nigerians believe that Germany is going to deport all Nigerians. But where are you deporting them to? Do you know there are Biafran German? Do you know there are people, Biafran people, who came to Germany, who were born in Germany, who have been in Germany, who remain in Germany, who will die in Germany, who will be buried in Germany, who will become German, who will be Germanized? There are Biafran people who have been there from time immemorial and they've never had a criminal record. Don't you know we are good people? Do we need approval for that? You think the world don't know the truth about us? You can blackmail us. You can set us up. You can do all you can. But in the end, we are the darkness that must amongst the light. There's nothing you can do about it anyway. There is a breaking news anyway, because the German government has actually responded to Nigerian government. Time will not permit me to read that news this evening. Moreover, if I try to read the news, that response from German to Nigeria, it will make me digress from my study this evening. So we leave that for tomorrow morning. So when you are in Nigeria, you don't know how Nigerians behave. You think you are talking to human being. Look at Osibanjo. He heard our leader was in America. He ran to America. The killing is over exaggerating. Look at Osibanjo. This is how they behave. But of course, Americans know who Nigerians are. Now, characteristics of Nigerian politicians. One of my best studied then in school, in secondary school, in biology. It is known as the characteristics of living things. In fact, there was a musician that sang a song in respect to that effect. For me to pass the exam, because they say, give 3 characteristics of living thing. Then they will say, give 3 characteristics of non-living thing. From as much as I know, I studied biology, it always come out in exam. And since we know it is a must, it must come out in biology class, we learn the song. I can't sing the song now, but I know that in those days in the class, any day we have biology, we go and learn the song. Characteristics of Tundum, characteristics of Tundum, characteristics of Tundum. We now use it to memorize the characteristics of living things and non-living things. So that one is A1. But it's amazing. Many people say, oh, in Nigeria, I say good people. Yeah, you look at, what do they call him? Ekurimado. Yes, I know the good spirit of Nigerians. That thing they did there for giving me hospitality. But he was right. Because Nigerians don't know how to show hospitality. This is not the spirit of Nigeria. The world know the spirit of Nigeria. You don't need to educate us on that. They know. But for those who do not know, this is the characteristics of Nigeria. So once you see anybody manifesting this kind of character, quality, you don't need to say, are you a Nigerian? Just tell them, Nigerian man, they will answer. You are francophone, don't say anything. Just say, aujourd'hui Nigeria, you will hear Ajwadi Sambisa Forest, Ndioshi. Because we know them already. You can imagine how frustrated they are. That is why they say, hey, we are going to introduce Operation Python Dance. We laugh at you. Because you are just exhibiting your level of stupidity. We know all of you. We know how you behave. We know how about sika sika. We know how about sika sika. Let us go back there. 9 characteristics of politicians. I think the first issue to address here is, who is a politician? Who is a politician? A politician is a person who is professionally involved in politics, especially as a holder of elected office, a legislator, member of the parliament, maybe representative. They call themselves ministers. They claim to be statesmen and stateswomen. They are political leaders. Sometimes they are lawmakers, public servants. They are elected office holders, and of course, office bearer. We can go on and on and on. All of them are politicians. And when you look at politicians from that light and angle alone, you think they are human beings. But let's digress. When we talk in Nigeria, certain issue, we will call you and say, boy, no bring politics here. No bring politics here. Some people are playing politics in IPOB. But of course, we are ready. So there are some IPOB members who are politicians, but they are not our problem anyway. So if politicians are all these wonderful people I have mentioned, how come when we discuss certain issue, you will say, oh boy, don't bring politics here? That means because there is an undertone when you hear politicians. Oh boy, no bring politics here. Once you hear that statement being made, it shows a person who acts in a manipulative and dubious way, typically to gain achievement within an organization. So in Nigeria, once we tell you, oh boy, no bring politics here, we are trying to tell you, oh boy, don't manipulate us. You can't manipulate us. So when I'm talking to you tonight about the nice character of Nigerian politicians, I'm not talking about civil servants. I'm talking about the manipulators, those who use the arm of government to manipulate and bamboozle the so-called Nigerians. They are the people I'm talking about. As I say, now characteristics of politicians. Some civil servants, they say, I'm a politician. Some I call them lawmakers and intellectuals. They are all politicians. You are not the one I'm talking. Get out there. I'm talking about those who are manipulators. Look at Nigeria. Look at how they disgrace themselves. Oh, how can they do this to Ekweremadu? Ekweremadu is intellectual. Listen, our leader did not say beat anybody. Don't make any mistake about that. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not say beat anybody. But they simply say, ask them question. Don't you understand? You don't beat people up. That is not what we represent. IPOB is laid on the foundation of principle, moral. But it's our right to ask them question. Because we can beat up somebody doesn't give us right to beat up anybody. But of course, anywhere you see them across the globe, you ask them question. It is your right to ask question. Is it a crime to ask question? So when you call and you say, hey, we're going to beat them, please don't go to beat them here. When you call, say, we're going to ask them question. It's your right. Tiana. Oh. So when we talk about politics, Nigerian manipulators, they have 9 futures. Undeniable 9 features. You should know about them. Very important. Number 1 of those features. They are extremely rich with looted wealth of our people. They build houses everywhere in the world. If you are an American, you are a Chinese, you are Britain. Let's not even mention Britain. Britain is the heaven for looters from Africa. For you to be able to understand who these people are, they are extremely rich, and I tell you, they are professional looters. In UK, the most expensive area to live is known as Zone 1, Central London. Go there, you will see how many buildings that Nigerian politicians own. It will amaze you. Go to Central London Zone 1. You will see mansions that are built there. The people who built this house, they come there once in 5 years. And you know what Britain does? When these people die, Britain will seize the property. Facebook caught me, Yoruba caught me, because all of you will be exposed today. You want one Nigeria, and one Nigeria we shall give to you. So cut me so we can start all over again. I'm surprised you have not done your job. That is how you know them. When you go close to White House, watch all the whole house there. Nigerian politicians' whole house. Everywhere in the world, Nigerian politicians who has not earned 2,000 naira salary, they own mansion across the globe. But I will focus on United Kingdom because that is where corruption came into Nigeria. I'm telling you about their characteristics. So go to Fair Green East, Hollywood, postcode EN4. You will see Yoruba. You will see fake Biafrans. You will see Fulanis. The owns building there. Go to Snake Lane, Coke Foster, postcode EN4. You will see Nigerian politicians, looters. Go to Akla Gate, Bennett Road, postcode EN5. I say go to Hollywood, Hartford Shrine Beach, He hardly would. Hertfordshire. Go there. Are we talking about Georgia Hill? Are we going to talk about Green Valley Road? Postcode KT12? Are we going to talk about St. George Hills? Wembley Bridge, some postcode KT13? How many are we going to call? Just those of you in United Kingdom, go and find out this area. More than 70% of the building there belongs to Nigerian politicians. Sorry, of course, politicians. Nigerian manipulators. So when you see one black chimpanzee around your community, anywhere in the world, they own big building, find out. This is how to know who Nigerian politicians are. So tomorrow, don't say you don't know them. With these characters, you will know who they are. Number 2, the frequent advanced country, as they call them, of the world. Even as far as going there to buy their underwears. Our politician, Nigerian politician, you don't know the order of from America. The order is it pizza from London. They are on social media. We are fighting for freedom on social media, but they buy pint for their girlfriend. Yes, do you have Mosachi pint? They say, who are you, please? He say, I'm a senator from Nigeria. I need Versace pint for my girlfriend. They say, he said 20 billion. He says it's too cheap. What of Moschino bra? So their girlfriend put on Mosachi pant and Moschino bra. Do you want me to call the name? Yoshi. So once you see anybody buying pant and bra, billions of naira, these are Nigerian politicians. I'm sorry, manipulators. Yoshi. Do you know they buy newspaper from National House of Assembly? They buy newspaper from all over the world. Is it Jumia they call it? This is how to know them. So you own a business, international business. You see men buying online, throwing money away. They are the one. They are traveling everywhere. They want to buy paracetamol. They go to London. They want, look at Buhari. We know how much he spent. Only plane pack alone for his plane to go and do plastic surgery. We know how much he spent in the United Kingdom. This is how you know them. So when you see anybody calling you, please, I want to buy Moschino bra. No, it's a Nigerian politician. Please triple the price. The money is not their problem because they are living on looted fund. But we must continue. Characteristics of Nigerian politicians. Sorry, manipulators. Number 3, they are among the richest individuals in the world. But here today, these same people we are talking about are the people who go and borrow. Very rich. Nigerian politicians are the richest in the world. But yet they are the one going everywhere to borrow. Oh, China borrow us money. Come and take Biafra land. These are criminal. Nigerians have no reason to borrow. I remember the words of Emarudiko. I know that billions Emarudiko stole to United Kingdom. They've not returned it. EFCC and ICPC and DSCPP and PPQ, they are not talking about Marodico fund. Marodico and those criminals Fulani who ran to Britain and say, we have a problem. We have a problem. Britain, we have a problem. Britain say, what is the problem? Too much money. Most of you don't know that Biafran pounds was actually weighing higher than British pound before now. Until Fulani cabals, Fulani terrorists, Fulani instrument to destabilize Africa by the British government took over power of Nigeria. Most of you don't know. Dollar have nowhere to match with Nigerian pounds, not to talk of Biafran pounds. And then Britain, United Kingdom said to Marudiko and those looters, Fulani, don't worry, we will help you. They advised them to devalue Naira on daily basis until Naira become tissue paper. Nigeria, jaga, jaga, everybody scatter, Nyushi. These are your politicians. Of course, you know them. They wear suit of 100 billion US dollar to borrow 60,000 US dollar. That is how you know them. So when you see them speaking BB grammar, whether on phone call, whether on conference, know this is the people. Run for your life. Run for your life. We must continue. You go and borrow. to kill their citizen in the end. Number 4, when you confront them, they will unleash their security agent on you. Display illegal arm of judiciary or through the legislative cord, immediately they will pass a decree. They will undo you. Go and confront them. Sir, this thing is not good now. Everything that have led us to this moment is simple. We say, Nigeria, we need a referendum. We're not saying, let Biafra go. We fought a war for that. There may not be need for that. But Nigeria, we wish one day another war will come. We simply say we want referendum. It's our right. But of course, they have to tell us that they have Boko Haram bodyguard. They have to bring Operation Python that this is how you know them. Confront them with the truth. They will make you miserable. But of course, they are not ready for what is coming for them. They will show you show of force. Confront them. They will change the law immediately. Look at ordinary Ruga. Ruga has beared more than 7 different names. Grazing Reserve Bill, Transformation Livestock, Ruganization Ruga, Land by the River Shore. There is no name they have not introduced just to take the land. This is how you know them. We go to number 5. If you want to know who Nigerian manipulators are, politicians are, they travel for medical checkup almost on monthly basis. Nigerian politicians. Once they wake up in the morning, their belly do. Oh, is that New Jersey hospital? Please, my belly just do. I have to come for checkup. Billions. Our own money. And your people are dying of hunger. They wake up in the morning and they dream bad dream. Do you know that they even go to India to treat bad dream? They call their doctor in India and say, doctor, do you know I have bad dream? I think I need to be diagnosed. There is no politicians in the world that travel for medical checkup as those in Nigeria because they have destroyed the medical sector. This is how you know them. Monitor all of them as they come for medical checkup. Check how many people that come for medical checkup in your country. You will be amazed that 90% of them are Nigerian politicians. To them, it's a big boy. When they stay in the beer parlor, I say, man, I'm not been to check up. In fact, I worked for one man. I was shocked. It was on Saturday morning. I actually went to collect my pay. It's a big shot, you know, as they call themselves. And the children were playing outside already. One of the sons said, Daddy, we have not gone to see doctor. Father said, oh, today is Saturday. Oh, my God. Just hold on, I'm coming. And I pinch myself. I say, must you always have appointment with the doctor every Saturday? Because the last time I checked, none of my children have been to the hospital because they were sick or we've not been there. I can't even remember. I have been poisoned over 5 times in less than 2 years. As I'm still talking to you, I'm still battling with Abba Bet, Adi Amama. But of course, our enemy will be brought down later. But I'm not been to the hospital. Is it my children? Daddy, I have fever. The moment you say I have fever, I take pepper, Ghana pepper, chew it very well, pour it in your eye. Fever, they craze, they run away. You think we are joking? So if my son have fever and I can't say, Daddy, I have fever, I'll say, Tiana, just chew better pepper, pour. Only Nigerian criminals book appointment. Some of them even wear their children whisk cream. You know, in those days in the school, we thought only big men children wear medicated glass. So some of them, to answer big men, their children eye is correct, oh, they will wear their medicated glass. So these are big men children, and they are mad people. Mad people. Sickness, no they fear. No, it's Ebola. Ebola is coming. Ebola, no, mate. I'm just trying to show you characteristics of Nigerian politicians. So you know them when you see them. They go check up every day because they are stealing money. You just watch all of them. What is his name? Oji Zokalo. He's going for checkup in Germany. Please, Biafrans, go and pray for him. Prayer ministry. You can deliver him. Yoshi. Buhari has spent more years in going for checkup, more than ruling Nigeria. But we will come there. So watch every politician coming to your hospital for treatment. They are all Nigerian politicians. This is how you know them. You don't need to ask question. Number 6. They organize party and conference across the globe just to share the loot or to strategize on how to sustain their looting. When you see them, Nigerians are the only country. They want to do gala night, they go to America. They want to do New Year festival, they go to London. They want to do okra harvest, they go to China. These people don't even know what they are celebrating. Only Nigerian politicians does this. Look at them now, they are boasting. We are going to do Iriji. Time is going, no. August won't finish you. Those of you who have not done Iriji, please hurry up. Time is going. Except you will do your Iriji in December. Njoshi. When you see any African chimpanzee coming to your place to hold conference, this is why they are there. They are there to share the loot or to re-strategize. We know this. Maybe you don't know. So when you see us paying them polite visit in your country, please, we want to stop them from sharing the loot without your knowledge. If they want to share the loot from Biafra land in your country, they should give you your own percentage. They will say, let's go and do Iwaji. Of course, they don't eat yam. The Iwaji is to deceive the gullible. They want to re-strategize on how to divide us, kill and divide against 2023. We are waiting for them. This is how you know them. We have very big hall. Why everywhere hotel. Why are they going to China to do Iwaji? Why are they going to hold all the meeting in diaspora? Because they have two agendas: to share the loot or to re-strategize for more loot. We will be there because chop and chop. Now we don't enter government of chop and chop. Yoshi. So when you see any Nigerian government, anybody coming and say, oh, we are government, we want to do meeting here. Police don't go. That country police don't go. They want to share loot. Don't get involved. This is how you know them. Some of them are telling us, no, we must do ERG in China. We must do the ERG in America. Come and ERG. No, come and ERG. Very soon now, they will be renting hall to do boats competition. They will be renting swimming pool to do boat competition. Niger Delta boat competition inside America. Yoshi. This is how you know them. Number 7. All their children school in the best school across the globe. These people, Nigerian politicians, their children don't school in Nigeria. 90% of Nigerian politicians, their children school in United Kingdom. Go and look at all Buhari, late Buhari children. All of them United Kingdom. Go and look at all of them. All of them, all their postgraduate or exclusive educational level, all of them is United Kingdom. Buhari, who don't have 20,000 when he, contested the election in 2015. Go and ask Obasanjo, who came out from prison with only 20,000. We know how much he reaped MTN. Their children schooling abroad. I have told you, in Nigerian education, we don't even have a system of education. Ask somebody working in the Ministry of Education, what system of education we are using? You will hear English that is not yet in the dictionary. You see, like as you are metamorphosing, trying to escafulate and to energize. In Benue State, we are using Education 6334. And then in Abuja, we are trying to maintain the system of 446. And then in Lagos, we are using 774. Yoshi. They are confused. It doesn't bother them because they are children school in diaspora. Of course, there are hardworking Nigerian fools who have been able to send their children to school in diaspora. Because if I have the resources, that is exactly what I will do. But I'm not talking about those who have worked hard for their money. I'm talking about the politicians. So when you see anybody, he says, oh, my daddy is a this, my daddy is a politician, he's a manipulator. Once they say my daddy or my mommy is a politician, invariably they are telling you my daddy and my mommy, they are manipulators, criminals. Number 8. They develop their country on social media. Once you see any government that comes out and say, yes, my government, we have done Ogoni clean up. Yes, we are building second Niger bridge. Yes, we have feeding students. Yes, as we are talking, we are protecting the people only on social media. No, they are from Nigeria. You don't need to find, I'm talking to the global community. You don't need to find who Nigerian politicians are. They develop Nigeria on social media. Nigeria is the only country where you vote somebody into office, in less than 48 hours, he have tied all the road in his community on social media. But come to their village, it will amaze you. Is that not wonderful? No, please tell me, is that not wonderful? This is how you know them. Number 9, they all desire to die in power. As a result, they impoverish the people and prepare their children ahead of others. Well, they want to die in power. Go and look at all African leaders, for instance. They are all old men. They were president before I was born. They are still president. I am old. I'm almost 90 years now. Yoshi. The same man who was president when I was born, he's still president today. Is that not wonderful? This is how you know them. But Nigeria own is exceptional. Nigerians are trying because one person don't hold power. A lot of stakeholders are there. Chop and chop, kill and divide them plenty. So that is why it looks like Nigerian, you cannot get plenty. You know, one person can't hold the power. It is turn by turn. British did their job well anyway. Let's digress a little bit and look at them so you understand what you are saying. Let us take example from Biafra land. Some of these Nigerian politicians, so you know who they are. Let's take example from Chibuike Amechi. Chibuike Amechi was a speaker for 8 years. Chibuike Rotimi Amechi is a speaker from Biafra land supposedly for 8 years. Make on the calculator more. And after 8 years as a speaker, Chibuike become governor. Another 8 years, which is 16 years, only Chibuike Amechi. And Chibuike Amechi now, after 16 years as a governor now, is a minister 5 years on. It's going to be 8 years. So 8 years plus 8 years, 16 years. 16 years from another 8 years, 24 years. So only Chibuike Amechi, supposedly a Biafran, we occupy post of magnitude looting in Nigeria for 24 years. How old was he when he joined those office? All set, Yana. You get that only in Nigeria. They just rotating themselves. And there are some hopeless people. Hey, it's our one Nigeria, we love it. But go to encyclopedia, they are there. Some of them, they try to cover up, but we are following you. I just talked about Chibuike Amechi, say Biafra. So we are not trying to victimize anybody. For 4 years, he was a senator, House of Rep. Or waiting that day, is it House of Commons or House of Looters? 8 years. First tenure, 4 years. Second tenure, 4 years, 8 years. And from there, he moved on, become a governor. First tenure, 4 years. Second tenure, 4 years. From there, he metamorphosed. He's now a minister. Is it aviation or transportation or Ndioshi and Ndiama? 4 years is gone. He's going to the 50th year. He will get 8 years. And so he's going to spend 24 years. Only Chibuike Amechi. He's the only intellectual of Niger Delta. All those lunatics, all those beggars and terrorists like Asari Dokubo, they are not seeing it. You know, they want us to be bamboozled. But of course, you must understand that when we talk about politicians in Africa, they are manipulators. Only Chibuike Amechi, 24 years, is going to rip off our axe. He's going to rip us. Only God knows where we go from there. Let's progress. I just said somebody, a politician, supposedly a Biafra. Then let's go to Arewa. Let's take Buhari, for instance. Muhammadu Buhari, late Buhari. President Buhari was a president, a military dictator president for 2 years. Be calculating it too. And after 2 years as a president, he was overthrown. He overthrown, and so he was overthrown. Because he who lives by the sword will die by the sword. He overthrown the first fraudulent democratic elected president of Nigeria, Alhaji Shehu Shagari. He ruled for 2 years and was overthrown by Alhaji terrorist Ibrahim Badamasu Babangida, one of the war criminals. And 2 years later, he was overthrown. They pampered him a few days in house arrest, and they made him commissioner of petroleum. Most of you don't know. PTF. He served there as Minister of Petroleum, in charge of all the resources in Niger Delta. For 2 years. Is that not 4 years? And now he's a president for 5 years. He's still going. He's dead though. But imposter from Sudan will represent him. His tenure must complete. Is that not wonderful? Is God not wonderful? No lead them day. These are criminals, manipulators. Let's move on to Yoruba. Let's take Obasanjo as a case study. Olusegun Obasanjo ruled Nigeria as a president, both military and civilian, 11 good years. Only Obasanjo, Olusegun Obasanjo is a president of Nigeria for 11 years. He's our founding father. He's our intellectual. Are you people normal? Are you normal? Only Yoruba. One man from Yoruba land is a president of Nigeria for 11 years. This is how you know them. They are old now, worn-out bones. They are preparing the platform for their children to take over. This is how you know them. This is how you know them. My brothers, my sister, wake up. Nigeria is a mirage. It's a country that is not meant to be. There are many reasons why we are here now. We do not intend to withdraw. We don't want to go back. They can yap for all we care. But in the end, they allow Biafrans to come peacefully, or they will go down in memory lane in disgrace, in shame. I saw Ikweke Rimado daughter today. She's lodging in a hotel. I don't want to give her the ID because we are not happy. Ikweke Rimado daughter, we know the hotel you are lodging. I saw you today in Yoshi. You think we are joking? Understand, it is the love of Biafra that has brought us here. Nothing more, nothing less. But as a Biafran, you will be made miserable beyond the imagination if you stand in our way. And for the Yorubas, it's time to call off the zoo. For the Hausas, break the yoke of Fulanis off your shoulder. For the Fulanis, go back to where you are coming from. We're not asking for two things. Our requests are simple. We want our freedom. And whatever it will take, we will get it. I'll be back in a minute.
Without fear before our enemies, we have sworn an oath to restore Biafra, or we die in the process. There will be no retreat and no surrender. If the option they give to us is to seek our restoration by violence, every living thing living in the zoo will be destroyed. All the animals will be destroyed. It's a promise and a pledge we're making to them.
Freedom, Biafra freedom.
Henchman on the beat.
We need our freedom. Yeah, yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We want our freedom. Yeah, yeah. Biafra freedom. Biafra freedom. 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 We need our freedom. Yeah, yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, yeah. We want our freedom. Yeah, yeah. Biafra freedom. Freedom. I was about to know.
Oh my God. And they're coming to rescue us.
They are not here to offer any advice or to ask us to forgive God. They are not here to ask us to forgive Haruna. They are not here to ask us to forgive the Yoruba people and the Wolowo family. The reason why we exist is to ensure that their memory, that they can never ever be forgotten. As long as man walks this earth, this world will remember the 3.5 million people that they killed. Men and women that did nothing. Children that were innocent. Their only crime is to be blessed by God. That is the only crime they have committed. And those children were being slaughtered as they were being stabbed by a very wicked and cruel world. They are headed by a Wolowo. Everybody looked on and did nothing.
Biafra freedom, 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 freedom forever. Nnamdi Kanu, Mohammadike. If not you, my brother, now we are for this today. They are killing our brothers and sisters, raping our mother, raping our sisters and children. I was about to know. Oh my God, oh my God, let them come and rescue us. I was a people killing us. Land people killing us. Land has been everywhere. They're killing our people. They're killing our people. Let you come for rescue. Let you come for rescue. Let the Israel, everyone. Let the UN come for rescue. They're killing our people. Everyone dying.
Lo and behold, Chukwuabiama determined that we cannot die, that we cannot perish, because we are his own. Despite all our iniquities, despite all our sins, he made us in his image. He gave us that very edict to worship him. For those who don't understand what Chukwuabiama means, he is the creator, the supreme creator of the heavens and the earth. And to him we owe everything that we are. And upon him and to him does every honor and glory belong to.
Believe me, the burden is heavy. The load is heavy, but we will carry it to the end. People do not understand. You are Biafran today, you are relaxing. Get ready. Our lines are open. Our WhatsApp line is 070-815-45642. Our WhatsApp line, I repeat again, is 070-815-45642. Our direct line is 081-221-52971. Our direct line, I repeat, is 081-221-52971. Special number for the female is 081-288-58614. Special number for the female is 081-288-58614. Caller on WhatsApp, are you there?
Yeah, I'm there, sir.
Go ahead, please. Good evening from here. Your name and where are you calling from?
Good evening, Wachineke. My name is Arinze Chukwu Victory Ahonanya. I hail from Abate in Wangele, LGA of Imo State. Mazi, first of all, I have to commend you, as I always do. Well, I'm calling from Morocco. I want to commend you on your consistency and the work you are doing for Biafra. But the reason I've been calling for since 2 days, but I'm not getting through. So what I want to comment is about what happened in Germany. You know, our people have this mentality of respect. Even when somebody is killing you, even when somebody is the architect of our mayhem, you are saying that this person is the problem that you are having. These people are the problem. You are talking about respect. But even Trump confronted, they read it in the news. They read it in the news, see the protests. Don't hold these people to when you don't hold them accountable to what they are doing. So it's just laughable. I would say unbelievable. Like you treated the topic one day, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable that our people applaud the people that they ought to question. They say some people are assigned as so these people are unquestionable. They can't question them. They can't confront them. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable, sir. So I thank God for this age of IPOB that cannot be bought over. And anybody that is not yet in this global family is just wasting his time, because we have been mandated to restore this Biafra, even if it costs us our life. Because before life, there is death before life. So whatever it will cost us, we are determined to restore this Biafra under the leadership of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You are doing a great job.
Thank you very much.
I keep on praying for you, and I ask God to strengthen you and protect you from the eyes of the enemy.
Thank you very much. You see, are you there, caller on the line? Are you there, caller on the line? But you are listening to your radio. Caller on the line, are you there? Caller on the line, are you there?
Hello.
Go ahead, please. Your name and where are you calling from?
I'm Cletus Ike. I'm calling from Aba.
Go ahead, please.
So, please, my brother, I thank God for you people. I thank God for Nnamdi Kanu. I thank God for Mazi Onyibe. I thank God for Ushemefo, the people that God are using to help us. But I have nothing to say so much, only that I am very happy for what you people are doing. So I am very happy for what you people are doing. So what I'm giving God is thanks for what you people are doing. I say may God bless all of you. Goodbye and bye-bye.
Thank you very much. We are not going anywhere. So when they say, oh, we are politicians, we are elite, this is who they are. Don't ask them. By their fruit you shall know them. Are you there, caller on WhatsApp?
Yes, Mazi George Onibe. Good evening, sir.
Good evening from here. Go ahead, please.
Yes, good evening, fellow Biafrans. Good afternoon, good night, depending on your time zone. My name is Ifeisi Wano. I come from Orogun province in Biafra land. Mazi, fellow Biafrans, this evening, make we quickly just look into what Mazi explain to us this evening, due to the kind of people when we get when they represent us for so many years. We don't stand up because we not the sleeping lions. Then when they go wake up, for more than 50 years now, these people don't put us for perpetual slavery. I can't even imagine say, oh, so all those of our fathers, then all those of our grandfathers, grandmothers, them we even there for our land. When we say they even they claim say, if you look for our place now, they don't put fear for our mind. If you live for our region, especially for those of our Delta State people, when we say they don't there for that place, many of them are very learned people. Because of the learnedness, it don't make them not go there for fear because nobody won't die. Nobody won't die. Everybody won't go heaven. If they reason deeply to their matter, you will constantly have people when they live like Agboro, people when not even go school, when not even do anything, when not even be intellectual, when not be barrister, when not be lawyers. When they live like with their rugality, with their brutality, with their everything, they rule over us. If I sit down, they reason this matter, my head go they boss. Because if it be say today now, say now we call the day I walk on about which they don't plan for many years. It means say we not get anybody like a person where they learn it for among us. Because for diaspora we would there for year. Now education, they make them grow. Why it can't be say our people the way they come when they come be say they can't they learn it, when we say they can't read book. They can't study many things. Can't even they live like they won't they practice like Oyibo. Why do not people stand for us all these years? When they say give us good environment, good health center, good everything where we do they live as human beings. Lack of fear don't enter our body. But one message day, another hope day. The hope when they not be saved, the indigenous people, the owner of the land, we don't get up, we don't wake up. We say we won't take our destiny for our hand. We don't want anybody to go represent us again. We don't want anybody to go speak for us again. Individual of us, we don't stand up to start to speak for ourselves because we are the owner of the land. We are the grass. Now we be the grass. We they suffer for this, where this two big elephants for the fight. My fellow Biafrans, if you look into this matter, where these people, these are our people we get might to speak for us. They're not even there for any position, or they're not even be billionaire, they're not even be trillionaire. Then you tell no, say God already played these people aside. Say we not even want to go near this corrupt government. We not even want to go into this blood sucking demon government. When we say if you read there, not be the oath not be the oath when you go swear to take off the citizens, not be you go swear. Now the oath to be loyalty to the caliphate, to the Fulani caliphate. Now the oath, now you won't go swear. Then you won't go swear. The oath when we say you will take when we say you if you not serve there is penalty, maybe penalty of death or penalty of sentence to life imprisonment or penalty of EFCC to chase you. Maybe that be the oath when they're going to take for that place. My fellow Biafrans, make we not quickly forget everything, especially those our big brothers there. One I don't dare before they even create Nigeria independence. Una fit know at least see the portion, even the time when Oyibo State they give us education and all those things. Una see the situation where we there today, whether it really good or whether we not get right to the chat on top of our voice today, or we not get right to the get mad at all these people. Una check this matter whether we they get to blame. I think that people wait not there for position. Before I grow they come. Now the next one and the year see. Now I see the year till today, so no changes. All these people don't own. They don't make yega. I see what if this man he get picture. Man, I said Jesus, this man don't own rich like this. All these people now they sit there for positions till today, but we still get news for them. They say we the indigenous people we don't rise up to take our destiny in our hands. Man,
thank you very much.
Just give me 1 minute. Man, quickly talk to my people for Robo dialect. Emurobo me wado, emi to kome manu wakuyobi wado. Waimi do, waimi shakiri, waima agbo, waimi okwande manu wakuyobi wado, waimi Biafra manu wado. All over now, now for Jumu when another kujobi, bani kobe kwa na, o majarare, abe bibe o gogobobo, obre enwe abare, abe bisari emu, odalu marare, abe murobo, abe nwogo nyarode, abe kelwe, wada na bi no na. Avec Murobo na, avec Biba Sabobo, avec Dajena, avec Kayuwa Dikusha Stati, au quoi qu'on a eu bien na c'est créé Nigeria na, Kobe Muba, et tu es Mujiba, avec Agonic, avec Ireminati, quand il y avait Bono, Ireminati qui au Iozo, avec individual Ozo, quand il y avait Soba, Kemo, avec Bibi Revenu Bobo, on oublie, il fait déjà gomme pita, on oublie Sabobocha, au bureau. Or imagine the madame I think we know Bolade, I didn't want to now press the Avare, Quiquavare, the Checky Puerto, Bolade Avare, or be not, or be Bono, be Zampara. I don't want a Bena, or Bobo, or Elo, I oppress the Avanu, and Yama Kujo Bieba, Rabi Basabo, Arada Kota, Kemurobo, Kemi Shakiri, Kemi Soko, Kema, Barakuya Bemi Biafra, Arabi Basabo, Arada Kota, Eja Biko, Arobo, I'm the reality. Botanana, Adiomabe, IPOB, Arabo Siomara, to be bondage in Anna. Organize your Kemurobu, organize your Kemi Biafra. Thank you very much.
Thank you. We must continue.
Hey, we are politicians.
When you hear anybody tell you we are politicians, we are elite, they are manipulators. That is who they are. Are you there, caller on the line? Of course, we lost that caller, but we must continue. Caller on the line, are you there? Caller on the line. You see,
hello.
This is female line. This is female line, and I cannot take it. Now, let me say something. You may not like it, but I still have to say it. I notice those of you who are calling from Biafra land. Are you that daft? When you call, leave your radio alone. Most line from Biafra land. You are the reason why I am broadcasting from Abo, Urugodo. You are the reason. But it's unbelievable. You are behaving like Fulani. You are calling from Biafra land. The moment you call and your line is picked, move away from your radio. Are you that daft? Give us order, give us order. Are you that stupid? I know they're here to look anybody face you. You won't hear your voice for radio. You don't get sense. You don't get sense. You won't hear your voice before you tag hello, hello, thunder fire you. Don't call this line. Kiremono. Kiremono. I end up picking calls from people from diaspora. Not as if it's not okay. But those of you in Biafra land, you want to hear your voice. Your voice is fine. You are okay. But what's on what? I end up picking WhatsApp. Can't you get sense again? If Nigeria no one make you get sense, you know if you get sense, that's why all these hopeless animals are fooling us, telling us they're intellectual my food, politician my food, hopeless animal, because you cannot articulate simple instruction. And they say, you know, you don't insult our people, but do you think we are here from Yoruba or Hausa Fulani? Can't you get sense? How many years now? Kola, move away from your radio. Move. Are you Nigerian? Only Nigerian people behave like that. Yoruba, Hausa blood, of course. Where's John Weji? Are you there, caller on the line? Caller on the line, are you there? Of course, you've lost that caller. You call somebody from Biafra land and say, pick your call. He's listening to the radio. You want to say, your voice is romantic. We know. Are you there, caller on the line?
Hello.
Is it because I'm hollering? That is why you now move ahead without listening to radio. Go ahead, please. The world is listening.
Thank you, my brother. This is the first time I call you. I'm very, very grateful. If you have been, in fact, I'm grateful for Biafra. I'm grateful. First of all, may I use the opportunity to greet our great leader, Nnamdi Kanu, who made everything possible, and we have proof that all this while we have been suffering in this country. But glory be to God, who made it, Nnamdi Kanu, who has given us hope. And I must thank Uchema for his deputy. That's our African rep, George. We are grateful. In fact, you people have made me to have hope that in nearby future, my future will be bright. And I thank you for what you do for Biafrans all over the world. May Chukwu bless every one of you and your family. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you. God bless you. Wonderful Biafran. Are you there, caller on the line? Caller on the line, are you there? Caller on the female line, are you there?
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. I hope I'm talking to a woman. I hope I'm talking to a female.
My name is Jocelyn. I'm from Biafra land.
This is female line. Don't call female line. Caller on WhatsApp, are you there? Caller on WhatsApp, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I greet you.
Good evening from here. Go ahead, please.
Good evening to Biafrans all over the world. I greet my dear sister Ife that have just spoken. Yes, I am calling on Biafrans to wake up all over the world. For me, here in Neu-Ulm, Germany, there is no any event that will go on in this Germany minute I would not know. So this a bit bad leaders. You know, his God save him. Then he's in Nigeria to tell his story. But the others may not have that a chance. So I greet you, and then I urge you guys to wake up. Fight for your dear nations. Wake up. If you've never joined IPOB, join the IPOB. We don't have any time to waste. We have our time to restore our nation, not time to waste. Join IPOB so that we restore our dear nation. May God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We must continue. Our people must understand everything we do here is very calculative, geared towards one end, Biafra restoration. The best thing we can do for ourselves is to be disciplined more than our enemies, getting ready to push out this evil enclave out of existence. Are you there, caller on the line? Caller on the line, are you there? And that is the problem I just complained. Is listening to the radio. When he hears the voice, which actually there is a distance between me and the person, and I say, okay, and I'll be listening. Some of them will be listening. Oh, are you there? Oh, they're not hearing what they're saying. It doesn't work that way. Caller on WhatsApp, are you there? Caller on WhatsApp, are you there?
Yes, I am.
Go ahead, please.
Okay. Mazonyiba, I hope I'm coming out clear, right? Confirmed?
Go ahead, please.
Okay, yeah. I greet dear friends once again. I am Rabbi Charles. I'm calling from United Kingdom. I have very interesting news for you. As a matter of honesty, I have the letter being forwarded to Nigerian government, to Buhari Aso Rock. Let's say they address the letter to
Jubri, no Buhari and Aso Rock.
Jubril, but I'm reading what they wrote here. The German government
help them. They don't know. They maybe they think it's Buhari. Say supposedly Buhari, Jubri, supposedly Buhari. He got a cocoa now. He got going by the
Okay. The German government saying that Germany is a democratic country that has taken in and granted asylum to refugees from all over the world. Freedom of association and the right of political protest is the right of everyone residing in Germany. Heiko Maas has been plastered with more rotten eggs. That is the foreign minister was saying, and nothing was done. So they are saying, German government is saying to the man Jubril in Aso Rock that what they did there is within the law of Germany. That nothing of such like arrest, nothing like that. They are actually in support of what they did, saying that the people that they killed their relatives are the ones protesting because of terrorism, killing of the Biafrans, and so many other things. So the people have right to protest. They can do more damage to them when they show up there. That's what Germans are saying. I have the letter written to them. The letter is dated when 20th of August. Today is 21st. It was sent yesterday. I have the letter here with me. So it can happen all over the world. Let them travel. Let them come out. Let them come out. They will see something they have never. Germany is more democratic than most of the European Union members. I can tell you that. I live close to Germany.
Thank you very much.
So I know what I'm saying. Thank you, sir. God bless you.
We must continue. Are you there, caller on the line?
Good evening, Mazi Jojo.
Yes, this is how Biafrans in Biafra land supposed to behave. Go ahead, my brother.
This is Nwarugo Chukwu calling from Enugu, Chatancha unit to be precise. So I called yesterday to give you an information, but I didn't get through.
Go ahead, please. Now you are
Something happened last night here in Enugu. There is a Fulani header killed one of Igbo man last night. Instead of police to go and arrest Fulani, they went ahead and arrested the Igbo people. So it's unfortunate. That's what is going on here.
Of course, they have to arrest the Biafran people to weaken the community. so nobody can protest. That is what they does. Thank you for the information.
And the Python dance is on ground here.
The Python.
And there's one of my brother wants to speak with you.
Go ahead, please.
Hello, Mazija Donyibe. Good evening.
Good evening from here. Go ahead, please.
My name is Ifeanyi Chukwu Ogbu. I am calling from Onitsha unit, Enugu province, Biafra land. So, good evening, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom all over the world. It's my pleasure to speak with you this night. This is my very first time to speak on Radio Biafra. I'm very glad and very happy. My greetings goes to Hamadike, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. May Chukwu Abiyama continue to protect and guide him anywhere he is. Nothing shall happen to him. Not even the plans of the enemy shall get through. Chukwu Abiyama must continue to guide and protect Hamadike for us until Biafra is restored and beyond in the mighty name of Chukwu Abiyama. So, Mazonyibe, please permit me to speak to my people in Nike language, in Enugu province, Nike dialect, precisely. So that some of them
my
that
brother,
are
make use of the time while you have it.
Oh, thank you. So Oguzulu, Akwambo, Ifeanyi Chukwu Ogbu, and make no Akwambo, one Nike. Nike of Kamanu to Tenola Ketan, Kanamo Kwame Binyabo, before Nyabum years old. Makane de Kuketan, Onobunto, Onoshin and the Koku Biafra, Zuzi. Manona Manunu Kunu Bedins, Zundunike, Ela, Etre Neme, Ngala, Nangata Manyashi name Wilego, Onoshin on the Iza, Bene me Biafra, Nendi Zad and Zizi. Time shall come when we go Bunika, Gamata no bony, to run a tartana, Bena kitchen. Nda Hono Colon and Hebonde Zagametia have only down to Nanika about Nabulu slave to them. Oh, come on, no, by the no Gita, what you want before I need and no come Nambe, the Lunu, Nareda and that. I want more to say, George Unibe, Odum Boshoza Adamama, so that others will have.
Thank you very much, my wonderful brother. We must continue. Are you there, caller on WhatsApp?
Yes, I'm here. Good evening,
Good evening. Go ahead, please.
Sorry, my name is Chukwu Emeka. I'm calling from Germany. I thank you, my brother, for the business you're doing, and I've been trying your line. I just want to reconfirm what Rabbi Charles just said. In fact, IPOB, thank God to our leader and the Kano. Germany have once again demonstrated Germany is the best country here in Europe. They don't support evil. Believe you me, Germans are the best people in this Europe. In fact, what the kind of letter they sent to that contraption, that evil dungeon they call Nigeria, is humiliating. The German government are saying that they find it provocative and undiplomatic that the government that created the condition that send their citizens on exile, that they are asking them to arrest the same citizens that they destroy their life and make them to go on exile, that they find it highly provocative and undiplomatic. Shame on Nigeria, and that's why they try to cover all their. I beg every Biafran, both home and abroad, to keep on pushing on. The war, they know what they are doing. They said they have to arrest the Fulani that are killing people first and jail them before they begin to talk of those that are protesting for the injustice. Nigeria is an evil contraction, and that contraction must go down. Thank you very much. I will stop here.
Of course, we must continue. You know, something caught my attention, considering the fact that we are in Nigeria. There are